Once Holly falls asleep, I'm gonna cover her in these fake bugs.
When I press this button and turn on the smoke machine, Timo is totally gonna think that there's a ghost outside. Timo, I really think there's something out there. What if it's a bear? Hi buddies, you guys are watching Kawaii Kunicorn. If you're new to my channel, my name is Holly. So my boyfriend Timo and I just got some really bad news. We came all the way to Canada to visit my parents, but tonight, there aren't even enough beds.
What? What do you mean there aren't enough beds?
All the beds are full. We're not the only ones that are visiting my parents. They've got other guests.
But what about us? Where are we supposed to sleep?
Well, that's what I was thinking. So, since we don't have somewhere to sleep anyway, what if we did a last to leave the tent challenge?
A last to leave the tent challenge? I'll definitely win that one.
Well, I want to know what the Kunicorns think. Leave a comment in the comment section to let me know who you think is going to win this last to leave challenge. So leave a unicorn emoji if you're on Team Holly.
And a pizza if you're on Team Timo. So how much time do we have to get ready for this challenge?
Okay, how about we have 2 hours to plan and prepare, and then we'll meet back here in the backyard.
Deal.
So I'm at Walmart, I'm ready to get my supplies. I need to think of everything I could possibly need because I do not want to leave the tent before... What are you doing here?
I came to pick up some supplies.
But I came here to pick up supplies.
Oh, that's awesome. Maybe we can shop together.
Great idea. I don't want him to see all of my excellent supplies.
I'm here to see all our excellent supplies. What you got there? What you got there? Ooh, what you got there?
Okay, so we're back from the shops. Both Timo and I have stocked up on all sorts of supplies. I think we're almost ready to start this challenge.
I already set up the tents.
Why are there 2 tents?
I couldn't really decide whether we wanted a small tent or a big tent.
Ooh, okay, good point. Let's check out both of the tents. All right, let's take a look inside of tent number 1. See what it's like in there, Timo.
Oh, it's warm in here.
Ooh, this is a nice tent.
Yeah, but it's not that big, look.
Ooh, yeah, you would have a hard time sleeping in here.
But I could sleep diagonally.
But then there's no room for me. Maybe we should check out tent number 2. Tent number 2 looks so cool. Okay, check out how big it is in here. So I'm pretty sure this is like a 6-person tent, so there's definitely enough room for Timo and I to sleep comfortably in here. What do you think, Timo? Tent number 2?
Yeah, this is definitely the one.
All right, Timo, now I think we are ready to start this challenge.
You probably want to go to the bathroom before we start this challenge, don't you?
Oh, yeah, that's a really good idea. Okay, hold the camera.
Okay, now that she's gone, I can set up my secret plan. So I secretly bought Holly a bunch of her favorite treats. So we've got some chocolate mousse here. We have a vanilla caramel pudding. We have some raspberry licorice bites. We have some gummy bears. Ooh, and her favorite probably is these peanut butter cups. I got 2 of those. I have a Cliff Bar, which is smoothie filled, and then these tasty biscuits. Yeah, I'm pretty sure she won't be able to resist any of these treats. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hide them under this box here. And then, when the time is right, I have this string here, and then I can pull it away and reveal the treats. So if she wants those treaties, she'll have to leave the tent. And basically that means I'll win. The perfect plan. And so she doesn't notice the box, because the box is pretty obvious. I'm gonna camouflage it with some of these tree leaves here. Nice and inconspicuous, if you ask me. Blends in perfectly with the grass.
Hey, okay, I'm ready. You probably want to go to the bathroom too, though, don't you?
Good idea, I'll be back in a minute.
Okay, now that he's gone, I can set up my secret plan. So I don't know if you Kunicorns know this, but Timo is a little bit afraid of ghosts. And since we're gonna be camping in the backyard, I feel like this is the perfect opportunity for a ghost story. So if I can really scare him, maybe he'll leave the tent and then I'll win this challenge. But just in case my spooky ghost story isn't enough, I brought this smoke machine. When it gets dark out, this smoke machine is gonna make it so creepy in the backyard. So I've got the smoke machine here right next to the back of the tent so Timo won't notice it. And I've got this remote control so I can control the smoke machine from inside of the tent. When I press this button and turn on the smoke machine, Timo is totally gonna think that there's a ghost outside. Okay, that's the last of my stuff. Timo, I think we're almost ready to start the challenge. All right, Timo, so this challenge starts from the moment that we enter this tent. Are you ready?
Yep.
Okay, let's do this. 3, 2, 1, let's go. All right, so I guess we just sit and wait and see who leaves the tent first?
Yeah, I guess so.
Time really moves slowly when you're just sitting in a tent.
Yeah, this is gonna be the longest challenge ever.
All right, Timo, we are 5 hours into our last to leave the tent challenge. How close are you to leaving?
Not close to leaving at all, but it's really cold. I thought it was meant to be warm in summer in Canada, but it's really cold.
Well, Timo, that's where you went wrong, and I have a polar sleeping bag, which I think is actually going to be one of my favorite supplies that I brought today.
Yeah, that was a big fail on my part going with the summer sleeping bag. But how was I supposed to know that summers in Canada are cold?
Timo, what are your favorite supplies that you brought today?
I brought my iPad, my cozy Mr. Beast hoodie, and my protective sleeping mask.
Whoa, what on earth is that for?
I just find it really comforting. So what did you bring?
I'm actually feeling a little bit underprepared now. All I brought was this instant mango sticky rice.
Oh, that's great. I'm getting really hungry. Should we eat it for dinner?
Yeah, sounds good. All right, step number 1, add 1.5 cups of boiling water.
But we don't have any hot water. Do you think we can eat it dry?
Uncooked rice is pretty crunchy. I don't think we're gonna be having dinner tonight. What do you think we should do instead?
I'm gonna plug in my iPad and watch some YouTube.
I don't understand. How are you gonna charge it?
I call it preparation.
You have chargers? Can I plug in my phone? I'm on 12%.
Oh, Holly, all the charging points are used up, but I'm sure you can pop inside and get yourself another charger inside.
Oh, okay, no, that's true. I can just go. Wait a second. You're trying to trick me. You were trying to trick me into leaving the tent.
What? Me? Never.
All right, I'm on to you. I really wish I had a sweetie treaty.
Oh, really? Well, that's great news. I've got a little surprise for you.
Ah, a surprise! What is it?
Look over the other side of the tent there, Holly. You'll see a nice little string there. Just open the flap of the tent and you'll see what's outside.
This is another one of your tricks, isn't it?
What? A trick? Me?
Let me guess, it's like a tug-of-war. I pull on that string and then it pulls me straight out of the tent.
That's actually a really good idea.
Okay, but not what's happening right now. Maybe I'll just have a little look. Timo, there's something there. It looks like a box. And there's like some branches on it or something.
Yeah, well, maybe pull that string there and see what'll happen.
This one here?
Yeah, you should just pull it.
Just pull it?
Yeah.
Nothing bad's gonna happen, is it?
No, nothing bad will happen.
Okay, just pull the string.
Yeah, just pull it.
Okay. It's moving. Timo, there's treaties out there.
Yeah, I know.
There's sweetie treaties.
Yeah, you should go take a look.
Wait, this is your trick.
Oh, no, this is a mere gesture of friendship.
It's a trick. Timo, I see licorice.
Yeah.
Raspberry licorice in it. Is that my favorite peanut butter cups?
They are indeed.
What's that in the back?
There's cookies, chocolate chip cookies.
Chocolate chip cookies, okay.
Yeah, there's also a chocolate mousse.
I love that mousse.
Yeah,
is that the caramel cup?
There is a caramel cup indeed.
Timo, this is diabolical.
Well, you can just step out there and get yourself some.
I could just step out there and get
treaties.
it. If I just step outside of the tent, I could get the sweetie treaties.
Yeah, and then you'll be,
not hungry anymore.
Not hungry anymore. That's right.
Oh, no, Timo. My favorite sweetie treaties, they're all here.
Well, I guess that is exciting for you, Holly. I guess all you'll have to do is leave the tent.
No, Timo, this is the last to leave the tent challenge. I can't just leave the tent.
It's okay, Holly. Nobody will mind if you go get the sweetie treaties. All you have to do is go grab them.
Grab them. I've got an idea.
What is it?
You probably didn't expect me to bring this.
Where did you get that?
Well, Timo, it was in my secret supply bag. I am gonna get those sweetie treaties. This sticky hand is super, extra, very sticky. And if I can just manage to hit the sweetie treaties with my sticky hand, then I think that I will be able to retrieve them successfully without leaving the tent, Timo, despite your, frankly, quite genius plan. All right, go! Oh, it's stuck in my hair! Oh no, now it's stuck to the ground. Okay, let's try again. Okay, undo the sticky hand, and...
Yeah, you're not doing a great job. Yep, you're a ways away there. Yep, getting closer. Yeah, I don't think this is gonna work.
Stuck in my hair.
Yep, good throw. Yep, good try. You're getting a little bit closer. Yeah, a little bit closer.
Look at my sticky hand.
Oh, you got grass. Maybe you can eat some of that sweet, sweet grass.
Okay, so that didn't actually work as well as I was expecting.
That's okay, Holly. All you have to do is reach on out there and grab those sweetie treaties.
All right, that's it, Timo. I am closing this tent flap. I don't want to hear another word about sweetie trees, okay? I can't even see them. Out of sight, out of mind. I am not going to lose this challenge.
Dang, I thought that was going to work for sure. Hey, Holly, there aren't any, wild animals around your parents' house, are there?
Timo, of course there are.
You're kidding, right?
No, this is Canada. There are wild animals, literally everywhere.
What kind of wild animals?
Well, there are skunks, there are raccoons, and perhaps most terrifying of all, there are otters.
Otters? They're not so scary.
All right, Timo, fine. I was trying to shield you from the truth, but here's the truth. There are cougars, there are wolves, there are even bears.
Bears? But they wouldn't come near our tent, would they?
Probably not. As long as we don't leave any human food out in the open. See, bears are super attracted to human food and they have a keen sense of smell. Bears can smell human food from 25 kilometers away.
You mean like the giant pile of human food that I stacked up outside our tent?
Oh, right. Okay, yeah, no, that's definitely a problem. Let's practice some good bear safety and get that food inside of the house immediately. Hey, Mom. Would you mind taking the giant pile of sweetie trees that Timo left in the grass inside of the house for us? Okay, yeah. Thanks. Thanks, bye. Love you. Thanks, Mom. There we go, Timo. Nothing to worry about.
I don't know. There's still so many wild animals out there. At least we don't have to worry about coyotes.
Oh, yeah. We got coyotes.
Oh, no.
Don't worry. I can't hear anything. Wait a second. Do you hear that?
Hear what?
I think I hear something.
You're just trying to scare me so I leave the tent.
No, Timo, I really think there's something out there. What if it's a bear?
You're just trying to scare me.
No, I'm not kidding, Timo. I think there's something outside of the tent.
What should we do?
I'm not sure. I guess it depends what it is.
Should we have a look?
Okay, I'm gonna open up this tent flap on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3! It's just a squirrel.
Oh, I've got a new exciting idea for a challenge.
Oh, really? What's that?
Going to sleep.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say something a little bit more exciting.
Well, I'm tired. We should probably just go to sleep. Good night.
Good night.
See, Holly thinks that I want to go to sleep, but I've got another trick up my sleeve. I'm gonna win this challenge.
Okay, Timo thinks that I'm agreeing to go to sleep now, but really, I'm gonna try to come up with the scariest ghost story that I possibly can. I'm gonna win this challenge.
Once Holly falls asleep, I'm gonna cover her in these fake bugs.
Let's see. Ghost story. Okay, it's gotta be a real scary one. Pretty sleepy though. Maybe I'll just have a quick nap. Quick nap and then write the ghost story.
I think she's asleep. Holly does not love bugs. So if I'm gonna win this challenge, my best bet is to cover her hair in the bugs, and she'll run out of this tent screaming. I'm gonna put one here. One here. One here. And now we wait.
Timo, there's bugs! There's bugs! Wait. Timo, these are fake bugs. You did this! You're trying to scare me!
What? Who, me? They must be sleeping bugs or something.
No, they're plastic bugs. I can't believe you.
Look, I'm sorry. It's a competition. I had to.
Fine. that's just fine. Hey, Timo, since we're like camping and all, maybe we should tell ghost stories.
But I don't know any ghost stories. And I also don't like ghost stories.
That's okay. I'll tell you one. Okay, so this is actually a local story. There was an old woman who used to live in the woods just over the mountains, just over there.
Where? Over there?
So she was walking in the woods, digging up roots to cook for dinner, when she saw something strange sticking out of the ground. She dug it up, and she realized it was a big, hairy toe.
A toe?
Yeah, a toe. And she was like, awesome, this is like a great meaty toe. I'm gonna cook it up for dinner. It's gonna be delicious.
Wait a second. Why is this woman digging up toes? Why can't she just go to the grocery store?
Timo, this was a really long time ago. There weren't grocery stores or anything. Everybody got their dinner by scavenging for hairy toes in the woods, okay?
Okay, go on.
So the old woman goes back to her cottage, which was right over there. And she boils up some water, and she cooks herself a big pot of hairy toe soup.
Ew!
She had to survive, Timo. She's a survivor.
A true survivor.
So the old woman eats her hairy toe soup for dinner, and it was the best meal she'd had in weeks. She was so happy. But that night, a strange fog started to roll in. The trees were blowing in the wind, and the cottage was creaking, and a big black cloud flew across the sky and blacked out the moon. The old woman woke up, and she looked out her window, and from deep in the fog, she could hear a voice. It was saying, hairy toe, hairy toe, I want my hairy toe. The old woman was scared, so she went back to her bed and she pulled her covers up right around her ears. The fog grew thicker and it started to seep into the cottage. And the voice yelled, hairy toe, hairy toe.
I don't think I like this story very much.
No, it's just getting good. So the old woman is lying in her bed when she hears a stomping sound from outside of her house. So she runs to the door. She bars it shut. And now she feels safe. So she goes back to her bed and she lies back down to go back to sleep.
And then she had a very restful sleep. The end.
No, Timo, that's not how the story goes. So suddenly, the door bursts open with a bang and it flies off of its hinges. A massive figure walks into the room. Stomp, stomp, stomp. It's a giant. The old woman peeps out from behind her blankets, and the giant says, hairy toe, hairy toe, I want my hairy toe. So the woman sits straight up in bed, and she shouts, I ate your hairy toe. Yes, you did, said the giant. Yes, you did. No one ever saw the old woman again, but the neighbors talked about it for years. And when the fog comes, some people still swear that they can hear a voice saying, hairy toe, hairy toe, I want my hairy toe.
Is it the giant or the ghost of the old woman?
I don't know, Timo, but whoever it is, they're still on the hunt for a hairy toe. Luckily mine aren't very hairy.
But my toes are hairy?
Oh no, that is a problem.
Hey, where's this fog coming from?
Oh wow, there is some fog.
There's fog, there's fog, there's fog, there's fog everywhere, Holly. We've got to get out of here. Save my hairy toes. Get me out of here. Save my hairy toes.
I think I just won the challenge! I should probably go tell Timo that it's okay, it was just a ghost story. Timo! Timo, it was just a ghost story! Timo, it was just a ghost story.
So my hairy toes are safe?
Yeah, they're safe. For now.
Holly!
Yeah, they're safe, I promise. But I hate to tell you, this means I won the challenge.
No, you tricked me.
Look, I'm sorry, but you spent the whole first half of this challenge trying to trick me, so fair's fair.
Alright, good game. Guess this means we can pack up the tent and go to bed.
Don't you remember the reason we were doing this challenge in the first place? There's no beds for us tonight.
No beds, right. Yeah, I knew that. Guess it's back to the tent.
Good night, Timo.
Good night.
Harry Joe. Harry Joe.
Please stop that.